Hello, good morning, students. I am R.N. Jha from Mahatma Gandhi Shikshan Sansthan, Darbhanga. Today, I am going to teach you physics of class 9. Dear students, it is the second chapter, that is force and laws of motion. Today, the topic is some examples of Newton's third law of motion, that is law of action and reaction. Dear students, there are various examples we experience in our daily lives. Few examples we discuss here. Number one, swimming of a swimmer. How does a swimmer swim? Dear students, when a swimmer exerts force in backward direction in water through his hands and legs, this force exerted by the swimmer in backward direction, that is force of action. At the same time, the water exerts equal force, means the magnitude of this force exerted by water is equal as it is exerted by the swimmer. This is force of reaction. In this way, when this forward force exerted by the water, it helps the swimmer in swimming. Means there is an equal and opposite reaction. The swimmer exerts force in backward direction in water, and the water exerts equal force on the swimmer in forward direction. Magnitude of force is equal, but the directions are opposite. That is Newton's third law of motion. And due to this, the swimmer is able to swim. Another example, our walking. How do we walk? It also follows Newton's third law of motion. Dear students, when we try to walk on the ground, we exert force tangentially on the earth in backward direction through our legs. This force exerted by us on the earth's surface tangentially, this is force of action. Opposite to it, the earth exerts equal force in forward direction on our legs. This is the force of reaction exerted by earth, and so we are able to walk. Another example, that is jumping from the boat to the bank of a river. Dear students, when we jump from the boat, we exert force on the boat through our legs in backward direction. That is the force of action. Opposite to it, at the same time, the boat exerts equal force on us in forward direction. That is force of reaction. And due to this force exerted by the boat, we are able to jump from the boat to the bank of the river. Dear students, in these examples, it is very clear that the two forces act together. That is force of action and force of reaction. Beside these examples, there are several other examples we experience in our daily life, as it is sailing of boat, firing of a gun, commonly we throw a ball on the wall or on the ground surface. These are the examples: pulling off cart by a horse. These are the several examples for Newton's third law of motion. Here, dear students, if you throw a ball on the wall, it comes back. Do you know why? When you throw the ball on wall, the ball exerts force on the wall, that is force of action. Opposite to it, the wall exerts equal force on the ball. That's why the ball returns. Opposite to it, dear students, suppose if you throw clay on the wall, does it come back? No, it does not come back. Why? Dear students, when clay is thrown on the wall, clay as it strikes on the wall exerts equal force on the clay to return it. But the clay has adhesive force, and due to this adhesive force, the clay does not come back, it gets stuck on the wall. In this way, dear students, various examples are there, and we can experience, we can observe in our daily lives. Dear students, again, we will meet in the next video. Till then, thank you.